So the postie's just been and dropped off these Aisin freewheeling hubs that I've ordered online. The Dmax originally comes with auto hubs. The reason I want to fit this upgrade is these IFS vehicles are renowned for breaking CVs off-road, especially when you've got bigger tyres and big lift. So in the event that that happens to me, or when it happens to me, I'll be able to unlock these front hubs and still drive home without the front end binding up. Otherwise I'd be ripping off the auto hubs on the side of the track just to get it home. Other benefits are I should get slightly better fuel economy because you've got less of the driveline turning over all the time. So I should get slightly better fuel economy. I think it could also come in pretty handy for like reversing a trailer or caravan or boat in low range on hard surfaces. Previously with the auto lock and hubs, if I was going to do that, you risk binding up that front end and breaking a CV or breaking the hub. But I can just flick these to freewheeling and I don't have to worry about that. So anyway, I'll show you how to fit them. It's pretty easy, something I reckon anyone can do if you've got a couple of tools and a bit of space to do it. So these are the tools you're going to need to do the job. You're going to need a 10mm socket. I'm using a small ratchet because they're only a fairly small bolt. I don't want to break anything. On the bigger ratchet, I've got the hex head. I've got a flat blade screwdriver, a set of circlip pliers. They're not essential, but they make the job a hell of a lot easier. You'll see why shortly. And a little bit of high temp bearing grease just to lubricate it. So I'll pop this hubcap off. Remove these with your hex head. Car doesn't have to be jacked up, wheels don't have to come off. So with that dust cap off, now we can remove this little circlip. If you haven't got circlip pliers, you can do this with a set of screwdrivers, a pair of screwdrivers, but it's an absolute prick of a job, to be honest. Circlip out. With your circlip out, you can slide this next section out. You can see there's not a hell of a lot of grease or anything in there, you don't need a lot. Separate the two pieces of your hub. Just be careful, there'll be a gasket in there you want to keep intact. Slide this section on, should locate itself nicely on that shaft. Now the Aisin hubs came with some new bolts, so I use them. So put your 6 hex head bolts back in, just finger tight for now. Making sure you're not cross-threading anything. Cinch them up. Same as you would your wheel nuts, working in a crisscross motion. Circlip can go back in now. Make sure it's located. You'll hear it snap in. That's good. Little smear of high temp bearing grease. You don't need a hell of a lot in here. Don't go overboard. Making sure that gasket's still in place. And make sure your hub's set to freewheel. And slide that on and in place. Now put these little 10mm bolts back in. Now with these, be careful how hard you torque them, because they're only little fellas, as you can see, which is why I'm going to use a 1/4 inch ratchet. Same deal as before, we're going to work in a crisscross pattern when it comes to torquing them up. Cinch them up. Make sure it's got nice smooth action. Lock, freewheel. In case you're wondering, these old hubcaps won't fit back on like that. I've seen people cut this out so they can fit it back on. I don't know if I'll bother, I'll see how I go. These were factory 16-inch LSM rims, if you were wondering. And that's it. So yeah, 10-15 minute job if you've got the tools. And then same deal on the other side and I'm done. Cheers.